Welcome to another First Glimpse. This is Skandersvik for Traveler for Mongoose 2nd edition. This retails for $49.99. If you purchase it from the Mongoose store, you do get the PDF for free. This is a campaign for Sword World travelers or their allies. So it looks like this. You board the Skander and you voyage through the Darien and Five Sisters subsectors into District 268, and then finally home again, money and glory to be earned, much like a raid or an expedition that the Vikings 1,000 years ago might have done. So very cool. So there's looks like three main campaign points here: the Freikorps Skander, the Bowman Deception, and the Ludian Shield. So very cool. Let's just take a quick look. I don't want to show too many spoilers from this, so I will be jumping ahead from time to time. This comes in at 104 pages, kind of smaller for a $50 book, but you are getting a campaign. So yeah, it's divided into 3 chapters, although there may be additional side trips. So those 3 that I mentioned, the Freikorps Skander, the Bowman Deception, and the Ludian Shield. And then we get to the Skander, and Skandersvik. Vik, I think, means journey or exploring. So Skandersvik is the explorations of the Skander. I believe that's where, in English, we get the term Viking from. It's from Vik. I don't even know why I needed to say that. That seemed pretty self-explanatory. But anyway, here's the Skander, the ship that you will be on. Very cool. 4,000-ton merchant cruiser. Does have jump 2. It's got some weapons, particle barbettes. It's got dual turrets, triple turrets, small missile bays. Very, very, very cool. And then here's some isometric deck plans. I know these aren't super useful at the table in play, but they are very appealing aesthetically. I play mostly on virtual tabletops on Foundry, and I am a big fan of isometric maps, even on Foundry. Because again, I'm not so much counting squares as much as I am just getting the visual appeal of it, and that gives me good visual appeal. Here's personnel on board the Skander, daily life, weapons and equipment, some of the crew, some of the trade goods and cargo that you might have, and then here's information about the campaign. So again, I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit here just to avoid any spoilers. This has the esteem and satisfaction. I know Traveler is big on these mechanics for tracking things like morale and crew efficiency and things like that. I just kind of, I don't hand wave it, but I just sort of abstract it. But what do you think? Is it something, does it add to your game to track things like the morale and the crew efficiency rating, the esteem and satisfaction, or do you just kind of go with the flow here? That's more my style, but I'm open to being taught new things. So if anyone has done that in Traveler, I'm especially interested in doing it in like either an Imperial Navy campaign or in the what's it called, the Deep Night adventures, like a big exploratory campaign. I would probably lean into that a little more. Just would like to know, how much does it add? Is it worth throwing out or modifying? Let's kind of jump ahead, and I don't want to show too much. Oh, here's the first mission, Freikorps Skander. So my campaign that I'm running now soon will be going to Flammarion to start high and dry. So they're actually really near that area for the jumping off point for Skandersvik. So this may be something that gets run sooner rather than later. And I don't want to show too much. But very cool. And then the Bowman Deception. So again, if you start in Flammarion to do high and dry, you end up in Walston. So this is right in there. So yeah, this is ideal for kind of where my campaign is at right now. My players currently are not sword worlders, but that doesn't mean that they still couldn't do this. They might need to have a sword worlder patron or something along those lines, and pursue it that way. Oh, don't want to give away too many spoilers there, especially as we're nearing the end of the campaign. Then the Lunian Shield, and this gets a little bit further out. Again, here's Walston down here, so the last adventure took place up here, and then the first one takes place up here, so you're just kind of making this big loop around counterclockwise. Very cool. Then there's the end. There's further adventures, typical crew and adversaries. So if you want to do, you know, Space Vikings, Sword World is where it's at, and Skandersvik seems like it would be a perfect place to get your fill of that. Yeah, I think I'm definitely, if I don't run this as is, I'm going to strip it out and run it kind of how I want to do it. But it looks very, very cool. Skandersvik. This one doesn't get a lot of talk. I don't think it's quite as popular, probably because it's so thin, so small. It's not, you know, an older campaign like Mysteries of the Ancients, or you know, a mega campaign like Pirates of Dranax. Even the new campaign coming out, the Singularity. You know, it's 3 big books. This is just, it's a smaller one, but it looks fun. You know, maybe somewhere between 6 to 12 sessions, and you can run the whole campaign. So definitely worth looking into. I can't wait to run this. Thanks for watching.